Go Rippy here, Portland, Indiana. Tri-State Engine and Gas. You never know what you're going to find at this show. These cigarettes were 30 cents a pack. Back in the day, 1958 cigarette machine as it was found. And it's a floor model, and there's the bottom stand for it. I remember my dad having me go over and buy him cigarettes before. He'd say, "It's alright, Kelly, go ahead." He's like, "Go over and give me a pack of cigarettes." At the diner. Trico windshield blade. Some outdoor equipment over here. Paint can openers. The Wizard bike. We're just going to go down through and we're going underneath these majestic oak trees. Kind of a Napa Auto Parts. Just kind of sprinkling out some Native American over here at 100, 150. Yeah. Wow, that's pretty wild looking stuff. Gold. Roy Rogers toy here at 25 bucks. Wow. Helicopters and submarines made out of casings. Wow, that's pretty cool. Out of old brass, polished. A nice. I like how he's got them laying in that case. Plum, and is there a Boy Scout one in there? Yeah, there's a Boy Scout one over there. And a fighter jet made out of those old brass. That's a first for me. I've never seen anything like that before. Just kind of walking through here quick, and a cigar store ending there. Columbus shock absorbers. Okay. Pretty cool toy hauler. So you hear the Hitmas engines running over here. That's where we're going. We're going into the back. Make our way through the showgrounds here. There's a mower, a walk behind sickle mower with a gas engine on it. That's a first for me. I've seen the real motors like that one. And then, yeah, the trailer full of motors just for a Kohler display. There's a few of those around here. He even has this pickup in Wheel Horse Red, which Wheel Horse was made here in South Bend, Indiana. Just down the road from Portland. There's a lot of military schools out through here. I drove by some big churches. It was kind of I don't know how religious they were, but there was like a race on to see who could build the biggest church. And it's freaky and scary. And they have the pipe organs in them. And Carthagena, Maria Stein, Rushi. Okay, now I was just talking about Coleman lanterns, and this guy has the whimsical over here. And they take Coleman lanterns that are non-working and make crafts out of them. So here's a complete line of, I suppose that would be like the initial one with the correct mantles on it, dual, and how they kind of progressed, or maybe not so. This one's actually illuminated at the time. A very different looking system in there on that one. Kind of a unique shaped one there, like it's deformed, shorter and fatter. This one has, like for industrial, to burn for a week. He's over there tinkering with the lanterns. That's not really a chrome yellow, or is it? A butterscotch colored one. Single mantle, miniature. The brown, the propane. Another single mantle guy. One in brown enamel. It might be a different company, but I doubt it. And then he had them out here with like weed trimmers hung to him and everything. A benzomatic lantern.
Look at that one, Paul.
This is a Westinghouse stationary engine from 1936.
He knows all these.
So yeah, they've got a lot more to their display than that. Maybe they sold all that stuff that they made up. I think they did. And I'm gonna go back and check out the flea market when we get to talk about whimsical. Here's this guy. He's got that blue pond dye in his water, so you can see it. And the water flows from one bucket to the other, kind of a bucket train. And it's just whoever comes up with the craziest idea. Talk about people trying to build the biggest church, the contest. I mean, that one church, it makes that Knox County poorhouse look like nothing. This is kind of cool for the truckers. And he's got a small radio controlled bulldozer and a miniature semi handmade Peterbilt with a drop deck. He's trying to demonstrate it for a guy. Pretty sophisticated looking little D5N with the Caterpillar enthusiast. And back over here to the whimsical. And the water. He's got the Holstein getting a drink. You'd think the next guy would have one milking a Holstein. Oh, he just shut it off. But there's the last, and that's kind of the same pump that that guy had in his thing. So they bounce their ideas off each other. Having a good time here in Portland, Indiana. Thank you for watching my videos, everyone. Bogart Rippy here. There's a little King Midget car directly across from me in red. This is a unique tractor, probably the only one in the world. Someone actually sat down and made their own tractor. Could you imagine doing that yourself? If you needed a tractor, you know, and you go to Walmart. But those guys, they sat there and pounded one out right there at their own house, and they made their own stuff. And that's why it's the only one like it in the world. Back in, you know, 1925. They built that whole engine. I mean, these are handmade engines over here, miniature. Internal combustion. Opposed 8 cylinders. An opposed 12 cylinder.